What's up, Rockstars? Hope you guys are all doing well. This is the first video of the series where I basically find every single note on the fretboard on the guitar. This is going to be just an instructional, demonstrational video. I'm going to try to keep it nice, short, and sweet, and try not to make many mistakes, of course. But the whole purpose of these videos is to help you guys understand the fretboard a little bit better and to have more of an understanding of what it is. This is free value, guys. This is free. This is the stuff that I'm teaching you. You can find online. You can get it from an instructor, a friend. You can even go out of your way and break it down and study it yourself. I always encourage you guys to always do your own research. So whatever I say in these videos, verify it yourself. I will not be offended if you guys correct me if I'm wrong. I will never be offended if you guys end up, finding a better way to find these notes. But this is what has been working for me, of course, but has been working for most professional musicians. So take whatever I say and just make it your own, because I learned this and it's helped me kind of just it's really opened my mind. Yeah, it's made me really see the fretboard a little bit better. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's go ahead and understand a few things first. I'm currently in E standard tuning, E standard being E, A, D, G, B, E. I have all 6 strings. It's good to know that. It's good to have all 6 strings, but let's say you didn't have the high E string. That's just one note you just wouldn't hear in this video. But I do have all 6 strings. That's irrelevant. Okay. Yeah. Today's video is going to be finding all the E notes. Let's find the E notes on the guitar. This is my beautiful Fender. And I do plan on helping you guys see the fretboard by making other videos finding all the other notes. So A sharp, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D flat, D, D sharp, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G flat, and then G, and then G sharp, A flat. I've memorized this, and if you guys don't understand what I just said, that's totally fine. But I tell you this because if you guys don't know this, it's basic music theory. It's the most fundamental foundation that you should at least try to grasp, because it's super cool. It's super cool. Once you get it, you're like, oh wow, that's simple. It makes sense now. The same note may have 2 different names, may have a different description, because think about it too. How do you explain a song? How do you explain music? How do you, like, when people read sheet music, do you think they're like just saying like, oh, that's okay, that's just an A flat? No, they hear it, they see the scale going up and down, they see the chords. It's just useful information. Super cool stuff. I think everybody who wants to learn guitar should at least have some understanding. That's just me. There are people that don't have any understanding but sound amazing too on the guitar. So it's really circumstantial. So take it for what it is. Just words, just information. Go out there and get it yourself. But let's go ahead and get started, because I don't want to make this video too long. Let's go ahead and start today's video. E note. Let's find all the E notes. And I should be tuned up. Let's go ahead and go. So E. I'm an E standard, so this should be an E. I'm going to go ahead and go all the way down, but I'm going to go ahead and just mention that the E, the low E and the high E, they're called E notes. That's the high E strings, meaning they're the E note. E, E. But I'm going to go ahead and go down through every single string. Let's go ahead and find all the E notes. So E, E, that's the next octave. And the next one would be E. Can you hear that? E, 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 E. Is that right? Yep. That's correct. That's an E note. It's good for me to know too. It's crazy. Every time I show guitar to anybody or I teach guitar to anybody, I learn guitar. I understand the guitar a little bit better. So yeah, let's keep going. E note, E, B, that's an E note. I'm kind of just chromatically finding them as I'm going, but I'm counting them in my head and finding the letters in my head. That's an E note as well. And then I'm kind of just using the inlays and the dots to show me the next notes here. Because remember, on the 12th fret, everything repeats whatever is above here. I'll explain that in another video, but I've already talked about that in some length, but that's more information. Let's keep going. E. And then open E, right? And then the last one. And that's it. Also an E note. That was it, guys. If I count them all, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 12. 12 different E notes on the guitar. If I'm not mistaken. I could look for it, but I think so. So that was just the E note. That was it. I did not complicate it. I did not try to go out of my way. I didn't want to throw in too many other words too as we were listening to the E note. But that was it. I have a couple ways, a couple patterns that has helped me figure out the octaves and figure out where they're at. And it's as simple as that, guys. That was E on the guitar. All the E notes. And then, of course, E. And then, of course, that was... Those are all E notes. Now, that's the whole premise of this video, guys, and I'm going to go ahead and just speed it up in the next video. Basically, just show you guys E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. All in the guitar neck. It's just a lot of content and more information for you guys to see it visually and to hear it as well. It's important to hear it. Last thing I'll say, because this video is already pretty long, and I do want to record more videos just showing you guys the rest of the notes. When I was learning guitar, I would often see videos, and the instructor in the videos would say, like, here, tune up to me. Here's my A note. And then they would play the A note. And I'd be like, okay, what does that mean? What do you want me to do? But basically he means, when I hit the A note, I want you, as a student, or as the person watching, or as the person who's interested in the guitar, to tune your note on that string to that note that I'm playing, or that they were playing in that video. And I'm like, okay, wow, now that I see it looking back, I'm like, that was pretty easy. It makes sense. It makes sense. And that is just, again, more information, and it just helps you see the fretboard as like, almost as if you would see a piano. Like, the note is there, all the notes are there, the white and black keys are there, and you can't get it wrong. The right notes are right under your fingertips, guys. So I'm going to just start off the series with just the E note, and then once I have basically a new setting, a new mindset, and I'll let you guys absorb that information, I will go ahead and just keep going and post more of the rest of the notes. So like, we did E today, so maybe perhaps the next note that I continue with is F. There is no E sharp or F flat. If you want to be technical, there technically could be, but I don't want to be annoying about it. We'll just follow the musical rules, the following rules that were set before us by the great musicians and the great mathematicians, because it's a lot of math, actually, surprisingly enough. But yeah, guys, we'll do F. That'll be the next note in the next video, once I have pretty much presented this and packaged it and sent it off to you guys to take in and take home with you. So yeah, it's simple, and it can be complicated if you complicate it, but try to just, again, go slowly and try to do your best to have confidence in yourself. That's all it is. Just remembering that you are practicing, and that's why we're here. We take our time to practice and get better. That'll be all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions, if you have anything for me, send them my way. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Do what you got to do. And if you guys need to get a hold of me, send me a message. I'm still here. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I will see y'all in the next video. Gone.